This is your final act of the second section, and then we're going to have a short break. So please, ladies and gentlemen, go crazy for the last act, Mr. Tom White. Thank you. Yeah, keep it coming, top row, you shit. Thank you very much. Are we Carnivale, all right? Yeah. I love this venue. It's great. It used to be a church, you know, and now it's a pub. That's what I call progress. Oh. Anyway, is it me? Is it a bit muggy today? It's a bit muggy. Mind you, I live in Stepney. It's always a bit muggy in Stepney, to be honest. A bit muggy, a bit stabby, a bit rapey. Yeah, thank you for that. But no, to tell you how rough Stepney is, right? I was walking out my house the other day. There's this guy in a high-vis vest, and he's hanging this sign on a lamppost, and it said, fatal accident here, Friday, 7:30 p.m. I thought, who the fuck's going to want to go to that? But at least we're going to get the Olympics soon, so that should that should brighten the place up a little bit. Are we all excited about the Olympics? Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, I worry a little bit for the athletes, you know, because some of them are going to be coming from third world countries, you know, countries that are kind of racked with poverty and disease and violence and stuff, you know. Which is probably why they're going to house them in Newham, isn't it? Let's be honest, you know, they'll feel at home there, won't they? So, I can't remember what I was going to say. No, of course I can. So we got the thing about Tower Hamlets, right? The government are always banging on about this whole thing about the Olympics. Let's have a legacy, the Olympic legacy. Let's make the young people of this country fit and healthy, sort of thing, which is a good thing. You know, it's a good thing that young people should be fit and healthy. And I hope that one part of this legacy is going to be they're going to kind of just get away with some of the chicken and chip shops in Tower Hamlets, yeah? Because there's far too many of them, isn't there? There are more chicken and chip shops per head in Tower Hamlets than anywhere else in the world. Yeah, I mean, don't Google that, I just made it up. But there are, because you've got Dallas fried chicken, you had DFC, you've heard of DFC, you've got your Tennessee fried chicken, TFC, PFC, of course. Partially fried chicken, and if it's not fried chicken shops, right, if you want a bit of a healthier option, then you go to the sandwich shops, don't you? But they're even worse, you know, you've got these vats of congealed filling in front of the glass display cameras with fucking flies buzzing around and all this kind of stuff, horrible stuff. I was in the sandwich shop the other day, I kid you not, it's about 50 different types of chicken sandwich, right, whole wall taken over. There was Italian chicken, tandoori chicken, there was Indian chicken, there was Mexican chicken, Brazilian chicken. So I said to the guy, I said, what's in the Brazilian chicken sandwich? He goes, oh, it's pretty much the same as the Mexican chicken sandwich. I said, well, what's the difference? He said, oh, we just put the filling in a thin stripe down the middle of the bread. And we make sure there's no straggly bits of lettuce hanging out the side. But you know, there's too much choice these days. There's far too much choice these days. I get confused in my local Tesco's. I was standing there for 10 minutes the other day going, do I buy cheddar cheese or mature cheddar cheese or extra mature cheddar cheese? I'm going to fucking eat it. I'm not going to discuss last night's question time with it. You know, it's ridiculous. And while we're on the subject of Tesco, right? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is unexpected about a box of Cocoa Pops in Tesco? Now, a severed head, that would be an unexpected item in the bagging area. Not fucking Cocoa Pops, the shelves full of them. That's not unexpected. Anyway, where was I? I think I was talking about cheese. Well, yeah, there's loads of cheese in France, right? I was in France recently. King of the Links. Yeah, so I was in France recently, about the time this whole Dominic Strauss-Kahn thing hit the news. Do you remember? Do you know who Dominic Strauss-Kahn is? Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who don't, he was the ex-leader of the IMF. Allegedly sexually assaulted some woman, well, some chambermaid in a New York hotel. And it was weird over there because they've got a very different attitude in France than we have over here. Because I sort of said to him, I was saying, what do you think of this Dominic Strauss-Kahn person? And the general attitude was, yeah. You know? Yeah. And I said to this French girl, I said, what do you think? She said, oh, no, this Dominic Strauss-Kahn, he's like you, Benny Hill, yeah, chasing chambermaids around the hotel. I was like, I don't know what version of Benny Hill you've got in France, but in England, he never actually caught up with the women he was chasing. Right. Imagine if he did, that would have been a different show, wouldn't it? Totally different show. No, he's stuffing socks down someone's mouth and wrapping gaffer tape around their face, and they're still playing the Yakety sax in the background. That'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? But they're a contrary nation, French, because on the one hand, they're quite tolerant about their politicians and their sinister alleged sexual deviances. But on the other hand, they're not too keen about Muslim women wearing the veil, are they? Which is a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, my opinion is that, that's a bit far. Let them wear what they want. They're not harming anyone, are they? It doesn't make any difference. And you know who the real victims of the burqa ban? Burqa ban? Where that came from? The real victims of the burqa ban, French, you know who they are? Female Muslim ventriloquists. That's who the real victims of the burqa ban are. Because, they're going to really have to step up their game now, aren't they? That's quite a tough market out there. I'm going to finish with this one, and this is a word of warning. Have you got any parents in tonight? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. A word of warning, any parents you got here tonight? I took my 4-year-old nephew to the theatre the other day to see a play that he wanted to see. It was absolutely horrendous. It was a really bad movie. He was in tears all the way through it. And to be honest, it was quite a harrowing show. Basically, it was about this eternally youthful boy who, when faced with the prospect of his own immortality, becomes addicted to crystal meth, right? Then he's pimped out by Tinkerbell, his dealer, right? And he's got to give, he ends up being a rent boy to one-handed pirates and mermaids and stuff. It's horrible. He gets beaten, he gets raped. There's this horrible scene where he kills his girlfriend Wendy in a meth-induced rage, The whole thing was distressing. It lasted for 3 hours. So my advice is, if you are a parent, don't take your child to see Peter Pan on ice. Alright? My name's been Tom White. Thank you very much. Tom White, ladies and gentlemen.